The trustees of the Village of Depew, November 12th, 2024, and 7:03. A pledge by trustee Kraft, please.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, just small. We meet to serve our community, to use our resources wisely and well, to represent all members of our community fairly, to make decisions that promote the common good. We recognize our responsibility to the past and the future, and the rights and the needs of both individuals and community. As trusted servants, we seek blessings on our deliberations and on our efforts here today. May we act wisely and well. Amen. All right. Trustee Zimba with the notification of fire exits.
The emergency exits are located to my left in the rear of the room. In the event of emergency, please move in an orderly fashion and evacuate the building.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Zimba.
Here.
Trustee Kraft.
here.
Deputy Mayor Adolph.
Here.
And Mayor Peterson.
Here. First item tonight, approve the board meeting minutes from October 28th, 2024.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I'd like to make the following motion and move for its adoption, that we approve the Village Board meeting minutes from October 28, 2024.
Second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Next item, accept the zoning board meeting minutes from September 26, 2024.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make a motion that we accept the zoning board meeting minutes from September 26, 2024. Number 1, Anthony Matuzak, 116, University. Requesting relief from Chapter 260, subsection 260-35C, parentheses 1, parentheses A, parentheses 6, to use artificial trees as a landscape buffer. Denied. Number 2, Anthony Matuzak, 116, University. Requesting relief from Chapter 228, subsection 228-5, parentheses D, to maintain trees in the front yard that may adversely obstruct the view of drivers. Denied. And number 3, Anthony Matuzak, 116 University, requesting relief from Chapter 260, subsection 260-31, parentheses F, parentheses 3, to have screening over the maximum 6-foot height requirement in the rear and side yards. Denied.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. Tonight we'll be accepting any comments on these agenda items only until later in the meeting when we have general public concerns and comment section. So first thing up tonight was permission to waive a permit fee for Depew High School Music Department. Next item is permission for the tree lighting parade, which is on November 25th, 2024, beginning at 5:45 from approximately Terrace and Meridian down to Erie Street at Fireman's Park. Santa will arrive via the fire department with an escort from the police department at 6 o'clock. Next item is to approve a leave of absence request from one of our employees. Next item is to accept the resignation of one of our planning board members, Robert Morosky Jr., effective November 8th, 2024. Next resolution is return unpaid taxes to County of Erie. Anything you want to add on that, Administrator?
No, it's just what has not been paid as of November 1st, along with the unpaid invoices for any of the grass cutting that DPW did, any emergency board ups, and then we had a tree trimming that we had to add on as well.
So we collected $11,649,414.92, leaving a balance of $273,969.66 plus these additional items, which then comes to $293,517.30.
Yep.
Next resolution is permission for the fire department for Engine 6 and Rescue 7 to attend a training at M&M Pullet on William Street in the town of Cheektowaga, November 19th, Tuesday, November 19th, 6 to 9 p.m. And the last resolution here tonight is authorize the administrator to advertise for bids for an access control system for 21 doors in our police department. Opening bid will be held on December 4th, 2024, at 12 p.m. in the council chambers. So anything, anybody would like to make any comments or questions on those agenda items, please step forward to the podium. How's our YouTube tonight?
We have 3 views.
3. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm one ahead of last time. So we're going to make sure that we get that out there so people can join us on YouTube. Trying to get a little bit better with that. All right. Anybody have any questions on those items? All right, let's move right along. Resolution number 1, permission to waive the permit fee for Depew High School.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following motion and move for its adoption. Whereas the Depew High School Music Department is asking for the sign permit fees to be waived for their November 16th, 2024 and April 5th, 2025 craft shows. A sign will be placed in front of the high school by Transit Road to advertise the craft shows. Now therefore be it resolved that permission is hereby granted to the Depew High School Music Department to waive the permit fees for the sign advertising the craft shows.
I second the motion.
A roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zimba.
Yes.
Trustee Kraft.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Adolph.
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes.
That's carried.
Permission for the annual tree lighting parade.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I'd like to make the following motion and move for its adoption. Be it resolved, permission is hereby granted for the annual tree lighting parade, including fire apparatus and Santa, on Monday, November 25th, 2024, beginning at 5:45 p.m. The Depew Police Department, who will provide the necessary traffic enforcement, has approved the parade route. Be it further resolved, permission is hereby granted for the use of the Fireman's Park Pavilion and ice rink for event activities.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Resolution number 3, approve a leave of absence request.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following resolution and move for its adoption. Whereas Rebecca Dell, Village of Building Department employee, has requested an unpaid leave of absence from October 30th, 2024 until March 31st, 2025. Whereas Regina Gronkowski recommends the approval of this request. Now therefore be it resolved, the village board approves the period of leave stated above.
I second the motion.
Need a roll call vote, please?
Trustee Zimba.
Yes.
Trustee Kraft.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Adolph.
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes.
That's carried.
Next resolution is accept the resignation of one of our planning board members.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following motion and move for its adoption. Be it resolved, the resignation of Planning Board member Robert Morowski Jr. effective November 8th, 2024.
I second the motion.
Need a roll call vote, please?
Trustee Zimba.
Yes.
Trustee Kraft.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Adolph.
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes.
That's carried.
Resolution 5, return unpaid taxes to the county of Erie.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I'd like to make the following motion and move for its adoption. Be it resolved, the report of the village administrator showing that in accordance with Article 14, Section 1436, Paragraph 2 of the Real Property Tax Law is returning to the County of Erie Department of Finance the 2024 through 2025 unpaid village tax accounts together with the unpaid sewer account pursuant to the verification and certification of the Board of Trustees, and also that as of November 1st, 2024, has collected the sum of $11,649,414.92, leaving the balance of $273,969.66. In accordance with Section 987 of Real Property Tax Law, the village has imposed a fee of $2 per parcel for the notice of unpaid taxes. The administrator has added $428 to the balance. We are also adding the unpaid lawn mowing charges of $9,530.05 and emergency enclosure fees of $8,434.64 and tree trimming fees of $1,154.98, therefore leaving a balance of $293,517.30, which has been transferred to the account A440, due and other governments for further collection on the town/county bill is hereby accepted.
I second the motion.
Need a roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zimba,
Yes.
Trustee Kraft,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Adolph,
Yes.
and Mayor Peterson.
Yes.
That's carried.
Resolution number 6, permission for the Depew Fire Department.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following resolution and move for its adoption. Permission is hereby granted to the Depew Fire Department for Engine 6 and Rescue 7 to attend training at M&MU Pullet located at 2150 William Street in the town of Cheektowaga on Tuesday, November 19th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. Resolution 7, authorize the administrator to advertise for bids.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following motion and move for its adoption. The administrator is authorized to advertise for bids on access control system for 21 doors in the police department, with the bid opening to be held on December 4th, 2024 at 12 p.m. in the council chambers, 85 Manitou Street, Depew, New York, 14043.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? And that's carried. We received employment applications for our court department, Timothy Rush and Donald Bound, M-O-U-N-D. Our department head reports, police, October of 2024.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make a motion that we accept the department head reports, police, October 2024.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. There's no unfinished or other business. Before we get to public comments and concerns, we'll go around the table. We're going to start with Don today. All right, in building department.
I really have a whole heck of a lot. No new businesses since the last meeting we had that I'm aware of that applied for. It's like last week, last time we were here, keeping your garbage picked up and cleaned up. You know, it's the end of the season. Get rid of unregistered vehicles if you don't need them anymore, and try to get everything ready for the winter months.
Did I send you that one on Dean? 51 Dean?
51 Dean was the garage that came.
Yes, but the car can be taken. I have a photo of it. I'll send you the photo I took.
Okay.
Neighbors would like that out of there.
Okay, I'll talk to Sam about it, see what we can do to get it out right away.
Yep. Well, that was actually from that group that was out there.
You're talking about the
Mickey Kearns.
the law center.
All right,
Yeah.
on this side. Ken picked from our DPW.
Not too much, working on leaves. We're about halfway through putting up our new salt shed with hybrid solutions. That's pretty much about it.
Thanks for taking care of that leaf and brush pile today. Appreciate that. Kevin Ferguson, Recreation.
We started learning to skate and open skate the last 2 weeks. It's been kind of a little bit slow during the Bills games, but learning to skate, about 16 kids have been coming in on Mondays, which is a good crew. And it'll pick up as it gets colder.
Chief McNamara, Police Department.
For the month of October, we handled 120 criminal complaints for a total of 1,248 complaints. 3 stolen vehicles, all 3 were recovered, 2 of them locally, 1 in the city, As a reminder, we're seeing an uptick both in the Western New York region, but in Depew as well, of larcenies from vehicles. So a reminder to lock your vehicles, take your keys, put them somewhere safe. A total of 40 accidents, 5 of them injury accidents, 1 was a pedestrian, and 324 tickets issued this month.
Anybody put in our jail?
Yes, but they were, of course, immediately let out because of the current state of bail.
Okay. And do we have a report from Brian at all? Was this
Just his numbers that he, I believe it was
347 calls, I believe? it was?
year-to-date, 24 since the last meeting.
24. All right. Sam, nothing?
No, Sam didn't.
We'll
have
get
the
Sam
meeting.
back here in the next meet. I think the next meeting we get him back. Okay. Then we'll go around the room. Trustee Kraft.
We posted about Audrey's Angels snow removal. We're currently just looking for volunteers, see who we have out there that can help out our neighbors with snow removal when it eventually comes. That's it.
So we're looking for the actual shovelers first.
Yeah, just the removal experts for now.
Okay. And then we'll get to, if we have enough people. Perfect. On this side, Trustee Zimba.
I had the pleasure of attending the Veterans Day Memorial Mass yesterday that was hosted at the Lutheran Church, St. John's Lutheran Church, and hosted by Galen Prepara from our fire department. I had the pleasure of listening to the experiences of Mr. Chapman, and he read an email from his son on his experiences. And I hope to get the pleasure to be invited again to attend next year. It was an honor.
Appreciate you going.
Thank you.
I usually am there and was disappointed I couldn't be there. It was good. Were they able to do the salute with the guns?
No, and as a matter of fact, they had to do it indoors because of the temperatures, so it was just the reef.
Okay, yeah. Deputy Mayor Adolph.
I'd just like to thank Ken's crew for planting trees, including our new Christmas tree, which is in Fireman's Park and will be lit up the first time 2 weeks from last night, so the 25th of November. So please come out to the tree lighting ceremony and see the new, bigger, better Christmas tree.
Tag off of that, I do appreciate you guys working with Grant Gastoni from the Gastoni Agency. He was he donated the tree to the village, and it's got to stand about, 30 feet tall or so?
Yeah, and he gave us some little insights about planting something that big. We've never done that before.
Yeah, good. I know he had a good experience working with your crew. So that's good. All right, Village Administrator, Regina?
Just a reminder about the tree lighting. Santa will be there again. I'll read a holiday story. There'll be, hot cocoa and cookies for the kids, and some open skate if you donated a toy for Toys for Tots.
And our horse-drawn carriage. will be
Horse-drawn carriage.
going around, starting at 5 until 8, even though the event actually kicks off with 6 o'clock. It's with Santa arriving. All right, I think we're done. Anybody have any questions?
No questions. We just had a comment that it looks good.
What looks good? The tree? Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Probably the tree.
What's that?
A couple people in the community said the tree looks really good.
Oh, yeah, good. I had somebody say it looks like Clark Griswold's tree.
We should name it. Yeah, we should name it Clark.
Yeah,
Yeah, the tree's name is now Clark.
we don't have good luck with that because Petey, who was out there, Petey didn't do so well.
And then he became dinner.
When I was out with the one resident with the trees, I said to him, well, this like 8 or 10 point buck has been nibbling on them, and they were in my backyard a week ago. And then he pointed to the arborvitae on his neighbors, and it's all closely trimmed, like 5 feet up or so. They're looking for food.
We put a lot of plastic piping around all the trees that we planted around.
Oh, good.
too, So
Yeah,
try to keep them.
give them a chance.
All right. Mr. Crigliano, do you have anything to say tonight?
I do.
All right.
Corigliano, 5230, 3846 Transit Road. Good evening, everybody.
Good
Good evening.
I just wanted to say thank you for the opportunity to looking at correcting this sidewalk problem again. 2 years ago, we had a similar weather pattern with a lot of rain, some nice days. 2 years ago, forms for the sidewalk were put in and left behind for over a week. During that time, there was a lot of other construction activity on the street. I like to think code enforcement, I'm getting less complaints from my tenants. Although there's a few less tenants, the ones that stayed to hold out, less complaints. The street is quieter 2 years later. My photos from the last meeting show Chickawaga was able to get these sidewalk projects done during the month of October successfully. I think we have all learned when the design errors have been made, don't try to defend their work. Don't expect a property owner to sign off on a bad design. Just make the corrections and move on. Lesson learned. Don't have a contractor make a mess and have the DPW try to correct it. The letter that was sent to me is an acknowledgement from the village of correction for the driveways needed. Finally, the board should be aware we have 3 safety concerns that are left behind. The driveway with unsafe grading, broken pipe under the sidewalk creating freezing water and a slip hazard. Third, a photo showing students walking in the street because the sidewalk is not completed. These safety concerns are a liability for the village created by the roller coaster sidewalk. I was hoping Sam would be in this week. I understand he's not here. I just wanted to leave this copy behind with you, Mayor Peterson.
For Sam?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure.
Yes, and I appreciate your time here. I realize the construction season's over with, which makes it my last meeting of the year to try to make an attempt on it. I see our friends in the audience aren't here. Hopefully, I'm not the stand-in for them. I'm not going to be here anymore for the next couple, so hopefully somebody did a check on them, that they're all okay. And
We
I
have
mentioned that
another-
at the last meeting.
We have one more Tuesday meeting coming up here, so the next meeting
I'm
is,
with it, but I appreciate his time on trying to correct this thing. Unfortunately, with the construction season over, I kind of feel like we're not getting to that point, but thank you for your time.
okay. All right, we'll move to claims and accounts.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make a motion, the claims and accounts have been audited by the Finance Committee and are approved for payment as follows.
In the general fund, $357,686.89, 0 community development, 0 capital projects, and from the sewer fund, $859, for a total of $358,545.89.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. And with our adjournment, we want to honor our veterans, all those that served, not only just in the village of Depew and town of Lancaster, town of Cheektowaga, but all. And I'll just say one light thing. We've got Trustee Zimba in a number 52 uniform today. So
Go
turn on
Bulls.
your TV. Is he on TV tonight?
It's not on. I
No,
don't believe
not at
it'll
all?
be on ESPN or any, I don't believe.
So at UBE, Sean, go ahead, you can tell him.
Okay, UB's playing this evening, so my girlfriend's son is a linebacker for the UB Bulls. Starter, they start at 7 o'clock, so I'm hoping we can get out of here soon. And I can at least find some paid TV to watch the game. They're playing, I believe, Akron. So, go Bulls. Thanks for the
He
point.
leads the
Personal
nation in
privilege.
tackles, right?
He's leading the nation in unassisted tackle.
Honestly,
Yes.
good for him.
Nominated for an award, too.
He's not a
This week.
semifinalist for the Butkus Award.
Yeah.
And some other award, I can't remember him, but
Yeah.
hopefully he stays healthy and has a future in the game.
Take us to adjournment.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make a motion that we adjourn this evening's meeting at 7:29 PM. The quick moment of silence for all the veterans.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And carried. And thank you. We'll close the meeting at